What's up, Tom?
Enley, how we doing?
Good, good. We leveled up. Look at this. Look where we're at.
Finally made it.
We made it. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
Hey, no,
This is awesome.
thank you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Right,
This is
right. This is awesome, man. This is awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Man, where can we start, bro? Where can we start? Hey, I want to start with this, actually, because Tom, I don't know if I expressed this to you, bro, but because I wanted to start this podcast in 2021, right?
Dude, I
Bro, you
remember.
remember that?
Dude, we were sitting in your Chevy Malibu,
Yes, yes.
dude, with our iPhones on both sides, just trying our best to figure it out. I mean, you were trying to figure it out. I was just privileged to be there.
Actually, I take that back. 2020. I was going to do a podcast with some other friends, and I realized how hard that was. And then when I got to you, I had the technology down, the cheapest possible way to do it, to record something. And I still got it till this day. I actually rewatched it a little bit ago. And then the next problem was I couldn't find anybody. Everyone's scared shitless to be on my fucking podcast. They're like, they don't want to lose their fucking job, bro. So I'm like, God damn, I got the technology. I don't have the fucking guests. And
Yeah.
now, like, I told myself before the year started, and it sucked. I didn't meet the deadline. I got it on January 1st, not December 31st. But I put out my first podcast. But holy shit, I really underestimated all this. But, bro, I wanted you to be my first guest on my first official podcast, but schedules and everything.
It's
But,
all
like, bro, technically in the books, you're my first podcast. I just want to let you know that.
Hell yeah.
And again, thank you for having
Thank
that opportunity, bro, because you actually have a business, you know, so many people. But, like, I mean, you're actually brave enough. Like, you actually have a level of bravery to do this. People are scared to do this, and there's real, like, you know, real consequences out there. I actually don't blame them. I'm not shitting on anybody.
But you do open yourself up, to controversy, and you put a target on yourself, and you have to try to express like as genuine of a person you can, for everyone to look at and scrutinize. Like I said, it's tough to do, super tough to do.
Yeah. Super humbling, man. The whole process. Because I'm like, how hard, it's legit a meme. Like every dumbass has got a podcast online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's legit a meme. But then you look, no, you actually have to know a lot of fucking things. Like this is a long fucking journey.
Yes.
Like everything from the technology. I mean, the technology alone is just ridiculous. Learning how to do all this. And again, like I've been saying before the podcast, like I just appreciate all this so much.
I mean, in your journey, I mean, how much hours do you think you took? You're just learning some of the basics.
Oh,
With starting what you have started.
I didn't even know the basics at first. I'm like, what am I learning? Software, then audio, and then getting into it and hardware. I'm like, holy shit, this is a million fucking things. So I couldn't, bro, since 2020. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that because it took so long, but that's how ignorant I was. It took that long. And then finding people, but just the human aspect of it, how to get someone on your podcast. I was already halfway there with the technology. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, well, that's something I think you expressed to me just in the past, like trying to get people on, and it was just a huge hurdle, even just for myself, like you said, scheduling wise. I mean, yeah.
I mean, this is why I'm doing the podcast, man, overall. Like, because I realized before, like when I was fighting, my schedule was fucking insane. And I realized I would procrastinate a lot and just bullshit with people when I should be like running off, going somewhere else or getting some work done. I'm like, this is the number one thing I did with the podcast. Like right now, I took a section of your time. Me and you could just hang out and bullshit. We can't do this in life anymore. This is actually a luxury to sit down with
Yes.
someone, just focus. I just get to know you, have a real conversation. Before we had coffee shops, cigar shop. I still love those things.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad they still exist. But like, everyone's too damn busy. You legit can't afford to do this anymore. This is a luxury.
No, it's really tough to be able to sit down and just have conversations with people. I mean, I feel like, and that's a big problem in life today. Everyone's just such on the go.
Yes.
No one even takes a second to worry about just today, the present, as a lot of people call it. It really is a gift, but it also takes an ability to understand. Like you do have to remember where you came from to know where you're going, And but it always goes back to like you have to focus on the now most importantly, because now is all really anybody has. You can't guarantee tomorrow, and the past is the past.
Right. Totally.
But I think
100%.
there's a saying I posted on my IG story. It was like the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
And
Totally.
it's 2020 when you started this thing.
Oh my God. I mean, like, I just didn't realize the bullshit I was going to go through. I just didn't expect those problems. I didn't think anybody would be that fucking sick. I didn't realize had any little courage. I didn't think this took much courage, to be honest. Like, I speak every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I say it in real life, I'll probably say it on camera. But I realized, no, people don't operate like me. That's actually, I'm low-key, I'm a little bit of a lunatic thinking like that. But I'm dead serious. Why would I say it? Why would I say
Yeah.
anything in public if I wouldn't say recorded?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, I'm not shady.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking corrupt. like majority of people are like, they're scared shitless. That makes perfect sense looking back on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like another thing too that blows my mind, at first I was kind of flattered. I'm like, some of the guys are like, I'm gonna get fired from my job, this and that. And I'm like, oh shit, like bro, I'm just starting out, bro. I don't have 1 million followers, but I don't know if you think I'm gonna get there in a couple days, which is you being a guest.
Well, that's one of the scariest things nowadays is that I feel like at any given time, like you could be saying something or expressing a belief, and somebody will artificially put a target on your back and like really, really try to attack your livelihood for something that you said or think, not necessarily even believe or know. And that's the scary part in today's world. And I think that's what doing stuff like this, that's really brave right there. It really is.
Man, I thought this was America. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm dead serious, bro. What the fuck? It's the First Amendment, bro.
For real.
Like, we're not saying anything crazy, bro. We're not saying anything crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what have we said is crazy? I mean, like, people just skew things and they get emotional with it. Like, I don't think I've said anything that absurd, ever in my life. Again, like, whatever I would say on here, I would say in real life. I would say in a store. I would say anywhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I like to say I have some decency and some respect because then I'm like thrown off. I'm like, what do you think I'm going to say on the mic? Like, what? Like, you know me, bro. You know me. Like, this is friends I was asking, bro. I've known for years. Be on a podcast. I'm like, bro, me and you have amazing conversations. Think about we recorded it. Mm-hmm. That'd be amazing. There's another reason why I love podcasting, bro. We just record this. Like, we're talking about the present moment. That's what we're doing in time. Well, very high quality, too. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's something that I've noticed always comes at a challenge in every podcast that I've either watched or have been a part of is the authenticity. And I think the camera just pulls like I said, it like makes people go into like this guard where you have a.
I think I look pretty big right now.
Right? But like people have a hard time just like relaxing the shoulders, like we were saying, just like BSing, being themselves, and it's a real challenge. It really is a challenge. I think even in this one podcast I watched, it was like dead silence, 4 or 5 minutes. But with that being said, it was still a Joe Rogan podcast. He was there talking to Jamie, trying to find something. But it's tough to, it's really tough to like, just, I think, pull back the layer and just unwind a little bit. It's just not easy. I mean, think about when you first just meet